Hope everyone is having a nice break. We're going to talk about area of regular polygons, and in this part 1, we're going to give you the side and the apothem, and we're just going to find the area basically using the formula. Now the center of the polygon is found by inscribing the polygon inside a circle where each vertices touches the circle. That makes these, and let's go to the center right here. That makes this a radius right here. Now the apothem itself is perpendicular to the side. The shortest distance from the center to a side is going to make it perpendicular. And for a regular polygon, this is also going to bisect this side, and it's going to create angles here and here. Now the formula is 1/2 of the apothem times the perimeter, and this is one reason why it works. So we have our apothem in a dashed red line right here, and it is perpendicular. So let me draw my little perpendicular sign. And it also bisects these two angles right here, and it bisects my sides right here, just by the nature of it being an isosceles triangle. It is isosceles because take a look at these two lines right here. These are my radius going from the center of the circle to the edge of a circle, makes it a radius. Radiuses are congruent. That means these are going to be congruent, and we have virtue of a couple of theorems that we have identical triangles, so you could even use side, angle, side, or so on. And when we have this as a right triangle, we can solve for area of a triangle using 1/2 base times height, with this apothem now being our height of a triangle. So all we would do is just do 1/2 base times height, to where this is my height. We messed that up a little bit. And this is my base right here. And how many triangles does this form? Well, we have a 6-sided figure, a hexagon. So I have a triangle here. Now let me draw these in, I'll draw them in red. I have a triangle here. Here's a triangle. Here's one. Here's one. And here's one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 triangles. And all I do is just find the area of this one triangle and multiply it by 6. Well, guess what? It's the same thing as if I find the 1/2 times the apothem times the perimeter. So the perimeter would be all these distances added together, which is nothing more than 6 times the base. So 1/2 height times the base times 6 of these will give me the area. Alrighty, so let's move on. Let's take a look at our first example. I'm going to do 1/2 apothem times base. So always write your formula, 1/2 little a, big P, alright? For perimeter, that is. And I'm just going to plug it in. So this is my area. And I do 1/2 times my apothem times my perimeter. Now my perimeter is, these are all 12, alright? And I have 6 of them, so 6 times 12 is 72, so I just do this, 72. And I'm going to put this in the calculator real quick. I'm going to call 1/2 0.5, 0.5 times 10.4 times 72, enter. And my area is 374. Pretty much knocks it out. Now if you look at this again, 374.4 is my area. If I did 1/2 base times height, so here's my triangle that I'm falling for. So 1/2 base times height, I could have done 1/2 times base times height. So there's my height, there's my base, and I would have found this area. And that's 6 times 10.4, which is 60 plus something. 6 times 10.4. Alright, so this triangle right here, this little area right here, is 62.4. And I have 6 of these. So I just multiply that 62.4 times 6, and I'll get the same thing. Alright, so here we have an octagon. I'm not going to draw the octagon, I'm terrible at it, so I'm just going to come up here and grab an 8-sided figure. And my apothem is 2.8, so it's kind of small. So I'll draw the apothem at 2.8. Here's my center of my octagon. There's my apothem. It's supposed to bisect. I didn't do a very good job at that. And my side is 4. So all these are 4. I plug it in. Area is equal to 1/2 times the apothem, 2.8, times 4. So let's go see what we come up with. Oh, that's times 8. So we're going to multiply this by 8. So that's 32. So my perimeter is equal to 32. Okay? That's a very common mistake. You got to think, okay, I'm finding the area of one triangle, and I got to multiply the total by 8. So we're going to have 16 times 2.8. 16 times 2.8 is 44.8 for my area of this right here. So it's 44.8. All right, the next part 2 is going to be where we're going to find the apothem and then find the area.